Tainted Magdalene is a new character you can unlock by using the red key or a crack key on a specific location in the home floor while playing Magdalene. She starts with 2 full and 2 empty heart containers, the yum heart in a consumable slot, and has pretty average stats. Most notable are the 1 speed. When playing her, you will notice really quick that monsters have a high chance to drop half red hearts and disappear after a brief moment. If you pick up any extra health that would bring your total to more than 2 hearts, you will start to bleed and your HP bar will blink. This indicates that you will lose some of your hearts every couple seconds until you get back down to 2 red hearts. But there are 2 more special things about her. First, any healing you receive, like for example from the yum heart, is doubled. This however does not count for normal heart pickups. Second, getting into the melee range of monsters triggers a deadly hug. This melee attack deals a lot of damage that scales with your damage, is AoE and piercing, and will be our main tool to get through the run. It also guarantees a heart drop if a monster dies. When you start a run, don't use the yum heart immediately, but rather wait until you get into a room with many monsters, or with some monsters that split into smaller parts or smaller enemies. Killing them with the melee attack allows you to instantly get your health back right after you got hit. But now be ready to act quick, as your time is limited and we want to find the boss fast. If you missed the treasure room or you want to explore the floor a little bit further, you can do that after the boss fight, but make sure that you will start in the next floor with your yum heart fully charged, so you can repeat this strategy. When fighting a boss you can use the melee attack, but the following things should be considered first. Ask yourself, how much health will I take into the next floor and is that enough? Is my yum heart ready? Will the boss drop multiple hearts? Or does the boss spawn minions in the fight after death? Also, don't be afraid of losing your devil or angel room chance, because the bleeding hearts will not reduce the chance for them to appear. This only happens if the first 2 hearts get damaged. Speaking of which, try to go for angel deals, as you want a red heart build on this character. So skip the first devil deal entirely, don't even walk inside, to make the next special room a guaranteed angel room. Once you get your first angel room, blow up the statue and kill the angel for the key piece to boost the angel room chance on the next floors. You can also use the sacrifice room pretty easily, as you can restore health quickly, and this also counts for devil beggars and blood donation machines. Blood donation machines are especially useful because the blood bag gives you a speed up, which makes it easier to collect the health drops from monsters fast. But getting a damage up from the dark bomb, or maybe even a sacred heart from the sacrifice room, is always a great reward as well. As for items, well, you can't really impact this part of the game, but if you have options, you should go for items or trinkets that either increase your damage to get a stronger melee attack, or items that add extra contact damage, maybe even some orbitals. Just keep in mind that the chance for getting health drops are lower if the orbitals kill the enemy. Or look for items that add a chance to get health, pickups, or item charges on hit, so you can use the yum heart more often, for example. Maggie's bow is a really good pickup, as it doubles your healing from heart pickups. And also, speed is a good stat, as well, as you can hit more enemies with a melee attack if done right, and you can collect the heart drops faster. There are a couple more good items like the unicorn stump, for example, but what I just mentioned is what I focus on the most in my runs. Because this is a fast-paced character, you shouldn't really struggle with getting the time-based goals like boss rush and hush, as long as you get a decent run going. Once you get there, however, you need to adjust your strategy a little bit. In boss rush, for example, you should try to use the melee attack only when you can hit multiple monsters at the same time. Also, don't forget to shoot while you run at them. When you fight Hush or Ultra Greedier, for example, wait until he spawns some minions and then go for melee damage, so you can get your health right back. When you fight the Beast or Delirium, you need to be a lot more careful. Try to do as much damage with your TS as you can and go for melee damage only when needed. If Delirium spawns minions, try to get some group kills to get your health back and keep shooting at him while you do so. The same goes for Maker Satan. Keep in mind that Super Envy is pretty much a full heal on this character, so don't panic when you get hit a few times right at the start of the fight, but you need to be a lot more careful when you get to the second stage of this fight. Also, in case you're interested, I will leave a link to a full Delirium run with Tainted Magdalene in the description below, if you want to check that out. And that's pretty much it, and leaves me with only one more thing left to say. My name is Bambochutafreak. This was the Tainted Magdalene guide in less than 6 minutes, and until next time.